Okay, so what I'd like to do first of all is to get this into the correct location. So to begin with, I'm just going to select the whole thing, right mouse button, and I'm going to use this option here, which is rotate. And you'll notice that we've got a nice little gimbal that we can, and it snaps to 90 degrees, so I can turn this thing over and get this roughly into the position I want. And then I could right mouse button again and use this. This is the translate. So this time we get the little gizmo or the triad pop up, and I can start trying to kind of eyeball this thing and get it into the right place. And you can see that I'm kind of always having to move my model around to understand, obviously because we're working in 3D here, roughly where it sits. And it's kind of, somewhere over here, and it's about kind of there. Now, what I just want to show you is that we've got different ways of breaking up our viewport. Under the window option at the top, we can change the layout, so we can change it to 4 planes. Now you can see here, and this is actually useful if you turn the perspective off, by the way, as well. So for example, I'm going to turn the perspective off here, and you can see now that we're working, generally speaking, we should be working with a proper orthographic projection, so something like that. That just means then that it's a lot easier to understand where our part is in relation to our working environment. So you can see here that we can use either these triad lines or these vectors, so the orange, the red and the green, or if I just choose this area here, I can actually, you can see I can move it in plane, but it's not going to come out of plane there, so that's quite useful. So it's kind of around about there somewhere. Again, I might use this one over here to work out where it needs to go, but you can see that using this method of having 4 windows can also, or can often be a lot more useful than actually just using one window.